start with Luis Morales. I know the results maybe not what he wanted for his last outing. A couple balls, just kind of maybe bloopers, but overall, just how do you view his outing today?
Yeah, I thought he did well. I mean, there wasn't a lot of hard contact. The balls that end up costing him, the 3 runs really were balls that are tough plays, but plays that we probably can make. I mean, the wind was an issue tonight, as we saw, and it was part of that early in the season as well. So, overall, I thought for his last outing, he gave us what he had. And, unfortunately, it was a bit of bad luck, really, I think.
Just for a guy who started out the year in Double-A to be here now, just what can you say kind of about maybe the quick rise that he's had and maybe the excitement for him going to next year as well? Yeah,
I think there's a lot of excitement that surrounds Luis. And, he'll have a full offseason now to prepare for next year. And like you said, I mean, from starting out in Double-A to come to the big leagues and have some success and really show, what he's capable of doing in a really short time and make progress. I think he made a lot of progress from, what he did in the minor leagues to what he was able to do in the big leagues. So those are all positive signs. Again, we talk about, waiting to kind of pass judgment on starters, and make sure that we get their feet on the ground and they get some innings built up. So, it was good. We got innings built up for him in the big leagues. I think next year, obviously, he'll know what to expect. It won't be something new for him, which is a great way to start a new season for him.
For Tyler Soderstrom, defensively, left field, first time ever, enough time's gone by where you can actually get a fair assessment of him. So back and forth as far as defensively and offensively, how do you think he did this season?
I think Tyler had a great year. We got one game left. The improvements he made in left field, and just to ask, when we talk about Tyler, I mean, he was our best hitter in April, hands down. And we asked him to make a position change that he'd never done before. For him to finish the season off to be one of our top 3 hitters in the lineup says a lot about the maturation process. And I think he's had a phenomenal year. I can see him continuing to build off this season. He's another kid that had some adversity and he had some failure, and he's come through that. And he's the type, I mean, from the time we drafted Tyler, we knew we loved Tyler, and he's continuing to make us all, especially the scouting department and development team, look really good.
On the bullpen, you've talked a lot about not having no roles, since maybe the trades. Can you speak a little bit about how impressive all the guys have been, given that the fact they don't have a lot of roles, like this is my inning, this is your inning type thing, especially guys like Elvis, Hogan, things like that? Yeah, no, I think the bullpen, like we talked about from August 1st, they've been one of the best bullpens in the league, and that goes to their credit in terms of them accepting, that there aren't roles and that the main objective was just to get outs. And they really built some momentum. They built confidence. They built continuity. All of those things led to the success, I think, that our bullpen has had this second half.
You mentioned pregame that you'd be announcing a starter for tomorrow's game. Who do you got?
We're going to go. I didn't really have time to discuss it. When I get back in my office, you'll have it within 5 minutes.
Just real quick, Kotsay, that your ejection, I just wanted to, comment on that. Was it that swing before Witt Jr. had hit that RBI, or was it something else going on? Well,
I mean, we had a discussion prior to the base hit that I felt he missed it. He told me he'd had enough. Obviously, there's some frustration with the fact that they drove in a run that, anytime they add on to runs, it makes it more difficult for us to win a game. And I know how difficult it is to call a foul tip. I didn't see it the way he saw it, and eventually my frustration led to me getting ejected.
How do you just look back overall on this year, starting at Double-A and being able to make it to the big leagues and kind of experience of the game?
¿Cómo te viste la última salida de la temporada? ¿Cómo ves todo el año que empezaste en la experiencia tuya, que empezaste en la NBA y terminaste en la liga? ¿Cómo ves tú? ¿Cómo pasó todo?
No, bien ahí, la última salida ahí, fajado, dando el 100%, mejor de mí. y agradecido con todo lo que me ha pasado este año, ya que empecé en AA y terminé en Grandes Ligas.
I just give it all I got. I was working my best, trying to keep the team in the game. But I mean, overall, I just thank God. I worked really hard. Starting AA and finishing the big league for me is a big win to be here.
What's maybe the biggest thing you learned and something that you would like to work on going into spring training next year?
¿Qué tú crees tú que lo que aprendiste este año y lo que tendrás que trabajar para ir el año que viene al sprint training?
Sí, no, aprendí bastante y gracias también tengo un coach que me ayuda muchísimo en el juego.
I just, I just still got a lot of work to do, but at the same time, I have a great catcher that, me help me also when I'm pitching and make everything easier. But I just, I have a lot to work on, and I just want to keep working and be here next year if everything goes good.
How do you feel on just this experience overall will help going to spring training, maybe having the comfort of knowing that you can do it at the beginning?
¿Cómo te ves tú ahora que tú sabes que ya tú puedes pichar aquí en Grandes Ligas? ¿Cómo sería para cuando vayas a sprint training? ¿Cómo prepararte? Y ya tienes la confianza de que puedes estar aquí.
Sí, ya me siento muy bien. Creo que tengo las condiciones como para competir y solamente crear mi propio plan.
I think I already pitched here. I think I can pitch here, so I got everything I got, and now I just got to work on get better plans, get my plans together, and start going from there and be ready to pitch in the big leagues.